Hello, John here again, and this is video 4? Yeah, 4, I think. Yeah, this is video 4 of the old school coder machine code monitor project, and in this video I have going to demonstrate the 3 commands that I've added since the last video, and those commands are the command you'll see what it is in a minute, the fill command and the go sub command. So the command is a command that basically educates the user on what the addressing modes can be used for that particular opcode. So the way you use it is you go C and then the opcode, and then what happens is the machine code monitor will then display all the different opcodes that you can use for that command. And basically it's running through, it's using parts of the disassembler routine, which is here, to do it. So basically what it's doing is it's grabbing what you put in, store it in the temporary string. It's making sure that it's not more than 3 characters. Then we start off with the opcodes and we hunt through the opcodes to find all the matches for that particular opcode that you've typed in. And when it finds the first opcode, then it'll run through each of the operation codes for that thing. And so you match the 3 characters, the 4th character is the mode, the 5th, you match the 3 characters, so it's 0, 1, 2, 4th index, which is character 3, is the mode, and then the 4th one is the opcode. So it runs through and finds all the varieties for that particular opcode, and then runs through using the disassembler routines, because it's using the disassembler jump variables to print out that command, and then it prints out some text at the end of it to explain what that command is. It's a very simple thing, very easy to do, and I think it's something that people would like to use when they're trying to figure out what sort of command to use. The fill command, well, basically you start address, end address, and the byte you want to fill in. So basically this is going to fill a chunk of memory with the value that you've typed in. So it's going to grab the start address, store it in the add, grab the end address, store it in the end, grab the byte that you want to fill it and store it in temp, and then basically runs through that routine, filling that memory with that byte, and it's as simple as that. And then the go command is even simpler. It's just we're looking for an address. So what it does, we grab it, we grab the input, we check for a return, and then we work out the bytes for the go sub. Then we store it in the jump vector, and then we go to the go sub, which is down here. And what that does, it sets all the vectors that ready to do it, because we're going to be doing a return to the go sub, and it's very you have to, because you're doing a go sub, you have to place the return address onto the stack and then do an RTS to restart the program. You can't do a go sub from the monitor, because that means you've taken 2 bytes of the stack just for your return address. So what we're doing, we're fooling the CPU that it's in a go sub, and then doing an RTS by manually inserting the values onto the stack, and that's what this is doing here. So it's loading the PC counter high, storing it on the stack, PC counter low, storing it onto the stack, and then resets all the registers and the interrupts for the program. So to see this working, I mean, I've added, just to let you know, I've just added the includes there, and in the I've just created the command lines for them there. So run it. As usual, we start it by doing xmas 496*9. Here we go. So C. So if I now let's say we want to see all the addressing modes for LDA. Press enter, and there you go. So it's saying you've got an absolute with an X index by X, absolute index by Y. Then you've got an immediate mode. You've also got an index X addressing mode, an indirect Y addressing mode, 0 page, and 0 page by X. You could do another one. Let's see. Let's do a LDY. There won't be as many addressing modes in this, I don't think. And there you go. So there's only 5 addressing modes for LDY. CPX, CPX, 3 for CPX, and then you can do TEX, which is just implied. So this allows a novice to figure out what addressing mode they may need without having to go to a book, because they can just say, oh, I'm looking for an add with carry, which one do I want, and it gives you the addressing modes that you're allowed with add with carry. And I think that's really useful for a user that's trying to learn how to do machine code. The other thing, right, let's just move this up. So the next one is fill. So it's fill, and we're going to fill the screen, fill part of the screen. So we're going to fill 0500 to 0600 with nat sign, that's 40. No, nat sign 0. Ah, there we go. Oh, and we've crashed. Yes, we've crashed. Soft reset. Yep, we overwrote the code. So there's something wrong with the fill end. Let's have a look. So add bytes, compare, add 1 byte. Let's have a look at the add byte, add NB. Is that here? So we add that and increment. Ah, right, okay. Do. Right, so we need to LDA add VIC plus 1. Add VIC plus 1. Compare it. If it's not equal, right, okay. Now, that should work. See, I think I've checked everything, and it still surprises me. Right, so we're going to fill part of the screen. So fill 0600 to 0700 with pick a number, John, pick a number, 75. Hex 75. So that should fill somewhere around here. There you go. And pick another number, 34. There you go. And so this allows you to blank out an entire chunk of memory before you start it if you want to. So, and the final one is the go. So what we're going to do is write a little program, 1000 LDA $01, store it in $0400, LDA $02, store it in $041. Then we'll put a breakpoint in there. So disassemble 1000 to 10. There it is. So we can now say go 100, 1000, and it should break at 1008 because we put a breakpoint in there. So here we go, and let's just scroll down a bit because we're going to put two characters in this top corner. So here we go. There you are, A and B, and then it's broke at 1000, and it's given us all the information that we need about that routine. So that's the go sub. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of days, is getting that all done. So we've now got up to, how many commands have we got now? So register 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the command line prompter. So that's 7 commands, and I've got a few more to put in yet because if my memory serves, there's hunt, interpret, memory, a couple more I think that was in the VIC, a machine code monitor. So I will upload this to GitHub as I normally do. Please have a look at it. Please comment, criticize, praise. I don't mind. It's all good fun. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.